Walking out to the mat for the Olympic final, I was literally shaking because I knew exactly what I stood to gain, but also what I stood to lose if I didn't perform. What's up, guys? Jordan Burroughs here, 6-time world champion and Olympic gold medalist for the United States of America. And today we're gonna be breaking down my 2012 Olympic gold medal final. So I had wrestled him twice this year. Before I wrestled him in the finals of the 2011 World Championships, and I wrestled him again at the 2012 World Cup in Baku. But up until that point, he had only really scored a single time on me. So I felt pretty confident, but he was mowing guys down on the other side of the bracket. And I was like, damn, this dude looks good today. One of the interesting things about it, when we were doing that walkout there was a song called Barbra Streisand by Duck Sauce that was playing. And so whenever I hear that song, still to this day, it kind of warps me back to the moment where I walked out into the arena. And it was a packed house that day. Like, this was truly one of the great Olympic finals. If you look back to 2016 and then clearly in Tokyo with COVID, the crowds were significantly smaller and then non-existent just a few years ago. So every single seat in the house was full. The tickets were hard to come by. This was a unique rule set that we had here because you really only had to win 2 minutes at a time. Each match was 2 minutes. And then once you went back to your corner, you kind of reevaluate and then wrestled another 2-minute match. But the first period was a very important one. There was no passivities at this point. You couldn't really get put on the clock and they weren't guaranteed to give up a point. So you could go a whole 2 minutes and be 0-0. And so I didn't have to do a whole lot. So right now, I haven't taken a single shot, haven't been super aggressive. But now I'm starting to look at the clock and say, okay, time is getting short. Now I want to score. I don't want to go to the ball pool and let this guy potentially start in on a single leg. So now I start to use my motion. Once I made the decision to go late, I was ready to chain as many movements together as possible in that last 20 seconds to try to get a takedown because I knew I could steal one away from him. So at this point, I go into the corner, won the first period. First period is the big one. So quick pull, missed it, reshot, club, covered a ton of ground on that shot. Turn, he comes head down. As soon as his head comes back up, got him. All I needed was my fingertips behind his knees. That first period strategy worked so extremely well. I'm thinking the same exact thing. Going into the second period, hang, stay comfortable, stay loose, don't really engage a whole lot, stay away, keep him off balance, keep him uncomfortable, wait till the last 20 seconds to go get one. And so he's got a good high C, but I'm kind of keeping him in a position where he can't really shoot. He hasn't really taken a whole lot of risk either. He wants to get underneath of my left and right hand and try to run to that high C. This was kind of the start of my rivalry with Iran in my career. This was a guy that I had a ton of respect for because I think he had finished silver 3 years in a row, 2010, 2011, and then again in 2012. He pretty much beat everyone in the world. He just was unfortunate that he was born at the same time as me and Sargouche, but he was a great competitor. And so a minute in, I'm excited about the opportunity. This is really a lot of craftsmanship and being strategically sound, keeping him away, knowing that he needs to get locked in closely to get to his high C, feeling the time going down. So now I know, okay, 30 seconds is probably about time that I get something started. I don't want to go to the ball pool. There we go. Fake, shot.
And this is a good move again by
10 seconds left. At this point, I'm like, I got him.
And Jordan Burroughs, the world champion from Istanbul last year, is now Olympic champion.
One of the coolest things about this moment for me was I'd grown up watching the Olympic Games. I watched them on TV, but I never dreamed of being an Olympian. Most guys are like, yeah, I knew from the first time that I ever watched the Olympics as a 10-year-old that I wanted to be an Olympian, but that dream never really occurred to me as a kid because no one in my neighborhood had ever done it. So when I finally got to college and I started to rattle off a couple of NCAA championships, I'm like, damn, I'm pretty good. Maybe I could make a world team. And I made the world team. I was like, maybe I could medal at the world championships. And then I won my first in 2011. And then after I won it, Istanbul, I'm like, man, I won for my first try. And I'm not even really good at this yet. Like, imagine how good I can become if I really put the effort in. It was kind of surreal because the Olympics are they're bigger than wrestling. They're bigger than any individual sport. And so I remember when I won and I draped the flag over my shoulders, I was looking for my family and I'm running through the stands. And this was a pretty cool moment for us all as we hopped in and everyone's pumped. My high school coach is there. That's my mom. That right there, the guy with his hand is there. That's my high school athletic trainer. I was coming down out of the stands. There's a guy who grabbed me and we took a selfie together. Watch this guy right here in the white shirt. Look, he grabs me and we take a photo together. So I just remember this moment. Don't know. I have never seen that man a day in my life.
He's gonna watch this as well.
Well, you gotta find that guy, bro. Who is this guy? I'm about to post that. We need to take a screenshot, post it, and be like, "Who is this man? Where are you now?" And it was just really cool, man. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like the Olympics, and this is one of the reasons why I've stuck around in this sport for so long. Is because I want this feeling again. And that day changed my life forever. It changed how I viewed myself, how the world viewed me. But it was really only my second title, and I'm at 7 now. It kind of changed my path where I was like, I'm a wrestler. This is my career. I'm a professional, and I want to do this as long as I can.